Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Shayla here. So today I'm reviewing the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture eyeshadow palette. So when you first get the palette, it comes in this, I feel like this is like the perfect size for any eyeshadow palette. It comes with a brush and a mirror. You also get 14 eyeshadows. That's not bad for $42. When I open up the palette, I noticed that, I mean, it just kind of, it's weird that these colors are together. You can see there's a hole missing here. I'll talk to you guys about that later. I'm gonna do my makeup. I want you guys to see how the color paid off, why there's a hole in this green eyeshadow, and then after I do my makeup, I'll give you guys my feedback. So let's get started. All right, so I already have the Urban Decay Eden eyeshadow base. I'm gonna start with Edge first in the crease, Wave on top of it, because I feel like these should blend pretty well, and then Fudge just to kind of give that, like, you know, sunset crease. I really just want to like use as many colors as I can from this palette. So this is Edge eyeshadow, and I'm using the brush that actually comes in the palette, which is pretty good. It's kind of like a green yellow color, I guess. I don't know how I feel about that, but let's keep going. So next, this is New Wave, which is like a little bit more on the orange side. This is actually kind of what I gravitate towards more than the yellow. Well, let's see. It adds a little bit of warmth. I think this yellow eyeshadow is kind of throwing me off. This isn't showing up as pigmented as I thought it would. So let's try Fudge, which is the brown shade. And I'm literally just layering these colors on top of one another. And this is typically what I do with, you know, most of my shadows. I'll layer from light to dark in the crease. Oh my God. I don't know what's happening, but do you guys see how there's like a line in my crease? What is that? Whoa, that's really weird. So I really haven't done anything that I typically don't usually do, and it's weird that the shadow kind of stuck to just this part of my crease. Do you see that? I mean, it could be the brush, but that shouldn't happen. This shouldn't happen either, this fallout. Maybe it's the brush. I don't know. I think I might actually, I don't know what's going on. It's like kind of blotchy. I don't know if you guys can see. For whatever reason, it's just not blending well in the crease. Okay. Do you guys see that? Like, that is very odd that the shadow is looking this blotchy. What the heck? Maybe it's a brush. Okay, so I'm gonna stop using this fluffy brush, and I have shadow all over my hands. Like, how did all this get all over my hands, you guys? So I'm just gonna switch into my like normal blending brush, but I'm still gonna use the other side of the brush that it comes with just to test it out and see how it works. Originally, I was gonna do a green, add another green or another eyeshadow in the crease, but I think I'm just gonna kind of play it safe and put this green access eyeshadow all over the lid, and then this gold down here, electric, on the inner lid. Okay, you guys, I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. Am I having like a bad makeup day or what is going on? Is it the shadows? I just like dipped into the green. I don't know if you guys can see that green eyeshadow. See all that came off, and it's now like falling here. You could even see it with the colors that I've already used. So that's definitely something to take note of. This is kind of like literally like I'm dipping. There's like a hole in this green eyeshadow already. I'm like trying not to spill it. That's how much, look, right here. So I'm just pressing. Oh my God, it's getting all over my face. Oh my God. I'm pressing access all over the lid, and you could see it's like falling on my face after I've like tapped off as much as I possibly could. This is crazy. I was rooting for you too. So you guys see how I normally do my makeup. I always put my foundation on first. I always do my brows and then my eyes, and I never have fallout. So for this to have as much fallout as it does, it's kind of disappointing, you know? It's like all over my nose too. Yeah, this isn't good, guys. Okay, so now I'm gonna apply electric. Oh, that looks pretty. Just on the inside of the lid. I'm like afraid to add anything else in this crease right here. But typically, you know, I'd add the green like a tiny bit right here just so it blends. I'm terrified to do that because I feel like it's gonna like get patchy again. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. Well, I don't know what's going on. Like it's like not sticking to my eye or something. That's probably as good as it's gonna get. All right, guys, so the same thing I did on the top lid, I'm gonna do under the lash line. So we're gonna put electric on the inside here and then access on that outside. Hopefully it doesn't get crazy. This is like, I can't even, do you guys see this? Like, look at how much product is like coming off. That is crazy. Every time I dip my brush into the shadow, more and more product is coming off. I don't know if they maybe changed the formula, I don't know. Because it's like you see a lot of color, but there's also a lot of fallout, which is a recipe for disaster. I wasn't gonna originally put any highlighter on because I was like, ooh, let me focus on the eyes. But now that I have like green shadow all over my face, I'm gonna have to put a little bit of highlighter to cover it up. I'm lining my eyes with Inglot black eyeliner. This wing is actually helping to kind of cover up the craziness. This is like honestly the worst I've looked in a while. So I'm going to finish off the eyeshadow look with Big Shot Mascara and the Lilly lashes in Monaco. Honestly, these lashes, you guys, are like saving the look. Like you can't really see how blotchy the shadow is with the winged eyeliner and the lashes. So you guys can tell me if I'm tripping, but isn't the eyeshadow blotchy? Like something's not right here. I'm adding a little bit of this Too Faced highlighter just to kind of like take away from the the mess that is my makeup right now. This is You Light Up My Life. Yeah, that kind of helps. Like you can't really see like the fallout right here. I like don't even know what to say. I'm just like over here shocked that this palette is really this bad, you know? Like at first, already looking at it, I was like, ooh, I don't like these colors together, but the fact that they're not blending well, it's all over my face, is just a little unexpected, especially coming from, you know, Anastasia Beverly Hills, because they've created, you know, a name for themselves, and the Makeup by Mario palette is like one of my favorites. So I don't know what's different about this palette and why the colors are doing this. Why the shadows are doing this. Put a little bit of Sweet as Cocoa on the cheeks. All right, I'm gonna finish off the look with MAC Cork Lip Liner. And this is one of the new Anastasia Beverly Hills lipsticks in Peachy. Yeah, I gotta add gloss. I'm gonna add a little bit of Noel from the Kylie Cosmetics. All right, guys, so you guys saw it all go down. The shadow, I don't know what's going on, why it's so blotchy, why they're not blending well, but I would have to say I'm disappointed. Like the colors didn't blend well together. It was blotchy on my crease and there's a lot of fallout. You guys saw the green eyeshadow. Like this should never happen the second time you use a color. I just swirled the brush in there. You should never see the bottom of the pan, so that's really disappointing. I think this palette is definitely overhyped. It's poor quality, one. This is just like, you guys, this is honestly like, this is like really shocking. Like I can't possibly see anyone using this palette for multiple looks or even traveling with it because of the colors. It doesn't make sense, you know? For me, as just a makeup consumer, I like to buy products or palettes where all the colors kind of work well with one another, and I can get a natural everyday look or bump it up to a dramatic look. This palette just doesn't do it for me, and I have to say I give it a thumbs down. I know. I know. I was like looking forward to this. I mean, it sold out immediately, so I was like, ooh, let me check out this palette. Let me do a review, and it just disappointed all the way. But yeah, it's a no-go for me, guys. Let me know your feedback. If you guys have the palette, if you've experienced similar issues with the shadow just kind of like, I guess, just disappearing. If you guys have experienced that, let me know in my comments. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And last but not least, strut and slay.